Hi, this is Bill Westerbeek, and welcome to the October and November 2021 ElderTipZone Monthly Report. Today we're going to talk about updated guidance from CMS on nursing home visitation. So here we go.
Because of the requirement for nursing homes to report data, the requirement for nursing homes to educate residents and staff on vaccination benefits, and the increased number of fully vaccinated residents, CMS has decided to revise their nursing home visitation guidance. Keep in mind a core concept here. The nursing home resident has the right to receive visitors, though in recent past, fully open and unrestricted visitation increased health risks to other residents, so we had restrictions. So now we have these changes, and CMS, of course, continues to recommend adherence at all times to the core principles of COVID-19 infection prevention, hand hygiene, face coverings and masks, etc. Of course, facilities should screen visitors for the criteria for quarantine, a positive viral test for COVID-19, or symptoms of COVID-19. Accessible and safe outdoor spaces for visitation are preferred when the resident and/or visitor are not fully vaccinated. As for indoor visitation, facilities must allow it at all times and for all residents. According to the guidance, facilities can no longer limit the frequency and length of visits for residents, the number of visitors, or require advanced scheduling of visits. Yet, visits should still be conducted with adherence to the core principles of COVID-19 infection prevention. Physical distancing should be maintained during peak visitation hours, and large gatherings should be avoided. Also, avoid visits to a room where the roommate is unvaccinated or immunocompromised. Compassionate care visits where someone is very sick are always allowed. Now, what about bingo and crafts? Well, the safest approach to communal activities is for everyone, regardless of vaccination status, to wear face coverings or masks. How about leaving and returning a facility? Well, facilities must permit residents to leave the facility as they choose, but they should remind the resident to follow infection prevention practices. Once they return, screen the resident for symptoms of COVID-19. If they had close contact with someone who has COVID-19, test the resident and place in quarantine if not fully vaccinated. If the resident develops symptoms of COVID-19, test the resident and place the resident on transmission-based precautions. Now, the nursing home may, number one, opt to test unvaccinated residents without symptoms if they leave frequently or for a prolonged period of time. Number two, consider quarantining unvaccinated residents. And number three, monitor residents for COVID-19 signs and symptoms daily. If the community's level of transmission is substantial to high, all visitors and residents should wear face coverings and masks and maintain physical distancing. Facilities should offer testing or encourage testing 2 to 3 days before visitations. During a COVID-19 outbreak investigation, visitors must be aware of the risk. Those visitations should be done in the resident's room only, and everyone should wear masks. What about testing for visitors? Facilities may ask about a visitor's vaccination status, but visitors are not required to be tested or vaccinated or show proof of vaccination as a condition of visitation. CMS says that if a visitor declines to disclose their vaccination status, the visitor should wear a face covering or mask at all times. Now, if you have issues, contact the state's long-term care ombudsman's office, and we'll put a link to that in the comments section. So the bottom line, while visitation restrictions are relaxed, common sense and core principles of COVID-19 prevention are still crucial. So go and visit your loved ones, be safe, and be careful to still maintain safe visitation practices.
And that's it for the October-November report. We'll see you in December.